Hello there, I'm Boise and this is another episode of Boise's Bricks and Bits. Recently I have finally received, after waiting several weeks, even though their lead times say a lot shorter than that, I believe it's still 3 to 4 weeks, I have received my Guardian from Ultrasabers. I have to say, when I first took this out of the wrapping and packaging and I looked at it and I thought, oh my god, that's big. But actually, do you know what? Over time, I've really got used to it. It's the detail on it is absolutely superb. It is a beautiful, beautiful saber. Only thing I will say is, I think it would have actually ended up. It probably would have been better if I got the AV switch. I kind of went for the black guarded. I thought it would be. I don't know. It's what my head told me at the time. Now, I'd probably would have gone for an AV. But do you know what? Regardless, it's a lovely saber. I mean, you know. Yeah, at the moment it's the cream of my crop, I have to say. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous saber. I mean, the detailing from the pommel to the switch to the... I mean, even these little screws here have got holes in them, and when you turn it on, the colour actually emits from them as well, which is just absolutely awesome. It's only held in by one screw, but I have to say, it's solid in this. Previously, I got a mystery box. It was a soundless saber. It was all right and everything, but even when it was, you know, screwed in, I could feel a bit of wobble, wobble, wobble. I mean, in this one screw, and it feels absolutely solid. This is actually a mid-range Ultrasaber mid blade. I've got a heavy duty. It's what it actually came with. But when I put it up on my rack, it was too long to fit. So I actually took out the mid-range from the mystery box saber, and I cut off about 4 inches. So it's a little bit shorter, but it suits me more anyway, because I'm not exactly the tallest of guys. But no, it's an absolutely wonderful saber, I have to say. I would certainly recommend it. I mean, I've got a little bit of issue with Ultrasabers. You know, they seem to, I don't know, they keep drumming up business, keep sending out emails, 15% spring sale, this, that, the other, you know, drum, drum, drum. Yet they're not kind of making good on orders they already got. I've got a friend who's been waiting 6-7 weeks and still waiting. They even told him it was going to be posted and still nothing. So I mean, yeah, you know, I can't say their customer service is the greatest, but you know, this is a nice saber. I can't take that away from them. Since I've got it, I mean, I'm well pleased with it, and I've got the Emerald Drive. Now, with the Emerald Drive, I can plug it in. You know, you download the program from them onto your Mac or your Windows 10 laptop. Take this off, pull out the electronics, plug it in. And it's the same for the Obsidian soundboard as well. You know, you've got 2 different sort of plugs. One of them you plug in and it connects straight to the Emerald Driver, and that's what kind of like does all the colour. You can set the pulse in. You know, when this is just what I've done at the moment. So that's sort of like white to red, white to red. That's all I wanted for the time being. I had it set on blue, and I'm going to show you a little video of a little bit of me spinning it. I can't do too much, but I've done a little bit of spinning out in the garden. But you know, even though that's some of that effects with it, it's just what I've got set at the moment, but you can pretty much put it on whatever colour you want. Emerald Driver is I have to say, it's a good bit of kit. The sound, I can't say I'm going to particularly mess around with the sound too much, but what I will say is, so if I'm right, this is how you change the sounds. So once you kind of get that sound, it kind of says the Obsidian. You basically cycle through.
Ancient Saber, Episode 1, Episode 2, Episode 6.
So I tend to leave it on the standard. Keep your finger on it.
Confirm.
And that's it. And that's how easy it is to cycle through the different sounds. So it comes with built-in, I think, 8 different sounds on it. And yeah, I mean, it's a great saber. I mean, let's have a little closer look at it anyway. Okay, so just taking a closer look at the hilt. You know, this is the Guardian from Ultrasabers. I mean, the detailing is lovely. I mean, it's pretty much a replica of what Obi-Wan was using in the Phantom Menace. I mean, it's a good 13 inches long, virtually. You know, it could easily be used as a two-handed saber. I mean, as much that it is chunky, you can spin it. You can spin it. I'll include a little video, a little clip of me spinning it around, but I can't do too much. I've got some mobility issues anyway, and it just causes me pain to jump around. But generally, yeah, it's lovely. I mean, I've got the, as you can see, I've got the black guarded switch. Would it look better with a AV switch or a coloured? I mean, I didn't want a coloured AV switch, saying that, because, you know, I can change the blade colour. At the moment, it's a blood orange. I don't think the camera's going to pick that up too much. But yeah, I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous. You know, one thing I would suggest is don't ever tighten this bit up too much. I had to get some grips on. You can see some scratching around it, where I had to get some grips on it just to undo it again, because I didn't realise what I was doing and tightened it too much and couldn't get it off. But you know, I mean, the detailing is fantastic. The quality seems fantastic. You know, and like I was saying about the AV switch, you know, if I change the colour of the blade, then you can't change the colour of the AV switch. So if I have it blue and I change this red, it's going to be not quite matching, which I don't really like. You know, I mean, one thing I will say, not saying they are windows, but I don't know if you can see it actually. You've got these tiny little holes that you can still see the colour from the blade coming through, which I think is pretty neat. You know, the design of it is fantastic. If this is not jewel worthy, then I don't know what is, because I mean, it feels solid. I mean, honestly, you could take the blade out and clump someone with this alone. So I'm like, whoa. But yeah, so there's a bit more of a close-up look at it. Yeah, so like I was saying, after the close-up, you know, you can see it's a wonderful, wonderful hilt. I mean, the detail in it is just superb. I mean, it's fantastic. If it wasn't for this virus thing, I would have been probably having a little bit more of a duel with a pal of mine. But it's just, you know, we all got to isolate at the moment, be safe. Do you know what I mean? Keep yourself social distancing and all that type of stuff. Wash your hands, do whatever you got to do, just stay safe. But anyway, let's have a little look at the video of me. I mean, you can see it was set on blue when I was actually spinning it. I mean, that's the great thing. I mean, you've literally got millions and millions of combinations. Every little, you know, you've kind of got your four sets of colours, like the you know, red, green, blue and white, I think it is. And then you just adjust them a tiny little bit on each one, and you can kind of like different shades of green, different shades of blue, different shades of red. You know, I think this is blood orange at the moment. I mean, I don't know if the camera's showing that to the true colour, but it's a decent colour. I don't know, I've kind of left it on it for a little while now. But yeah, so I mean, that's my little review on Ultrasaber's Guardian. It's a fantastic looking saber. I mean, it's solid, it's built well. Yeah, I mean, the sound quality is decent. I'm well pleased with it. You know, it cost enough, but yeah, I'm well pleased with it. Anyway, thank you very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care.